Glenn, thanks so much for joining us again, mate. Today, in 2004, the Bay of Plenty won the Ranfurly Shield for the very first time. You were absolutely superb during that game. A 20-15 halftime lead. You scored 23 points, a 33-28 victory. What a memory.
Thanks, Marty. It was, I can't believe it's 20 years ago. It means we're all pretty old if we can remember that. So, no, it was a great memory, and it's good that we're sort of celebrating this month actually with a get together. It's and pretty much just everyone's replied, so it'll be good to catch up with everyone for the Bay of Plenty Taranaki game this year.
Yeah, just now that I've it's in your mind. Just talk us through when you went up there to play Auckland. What was the feeling among the team? What did you tell each other? Yes, we can do this.
It was pretty low key actually. I was was on the bench when we lost last minute to Auckland, I think in '97 or something like that, or something like that. So it was sort of a few of us had not fond memories, but memories of obviously losing. So we were lucky, I guess. Now if you look back, we had probably two of the best coaches going around, in Vern Cotter and Joe Schmidt. So they kept it pretty calm. We had a reasonably good pre-season game, I think, beforehand, and then we'd recruited pretty well, the likes of Ruth Poiki and Adrian Cashmore. So some guys that were pretty experienced in professional rugby sort of kept everything pretty calm. And I guess it's just one of those games that sort of went up and thought if things go right, then we're a good chance. And we know that obviously it would be probably the best 3 weeks of our life after winning it and holding it for a game as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's so important as well, isn't it? I mean, because you don't want to be that team. I think North Harbour got the record where they held it for 6 days or something silly like that. But at what stage of the game did you feel it was safe?
Oh, when Anthony Tana scored in the left-hand corner, I think, and I had to knock over a conversion, I think, to get 8 points ahead with, not long to go, sort of knowing that kick, if it went over, then I thought would be pretty safe. So it was a good ding dong battle. It went, the scores changed quite a few times, but it wasn't until probably we got out of that 8-point lead that we were pretty confident that we'd finally be able to take the shield back to Bay of Plenty. And like you said, the biggest concern as soon as we were winning it, I think if we'd lost to Waikato 6 days later, we would have had that envious trophy of being the shortest tenure. So it was hard not to celebrate 4 days of having good times on the piss and also then trying to beat Waikato the next week.
Well, okay, and let's talk about that because the Shield has such a rich tradition of, I mean, we won't mention Hawke's Bay last year, but afterwards, it's a monumental thing to achieve. So just in terms of your rugby career, there are so many players that miss out on actually holding that. There's a great Alex Ferguson quote in the 1999 Champions League final, United against Bayern Munich, Glenn. And at halftime, he said to his players, we were down 1-0 at halftime, and at halftime he said, walk past that trophy, don't touch it because you've got no right to touch it. If you don't win the game, you won't be touching it. Did you have that same kind of thing that trophy's sitting there, we need to actually physically be able to hold it?
Yeah, I think, I hope it's still got the same thing about itself, the Shield now, but definitely for Bay of Plenty, as you mentioned, that we'd never won it. Rugby then, especially the provincial level, was sort of pinnacle. It was awesome, got great crowds, and to win the Shield was everything. I think everyone's always talked about it. It's not only a great Shield to be a player, like I was lucky enough to be in that Waikato area where we had it a long time, but what it did for the community, I think was unbelievable. I mean, as everyone probably thought, and rightly so, the Waikato team was stacked. It was full of the Chiefs players, so we were probably not much of a chance to beat them. So to try everyone and both to get a bit of a touch up for 6 weeks, 6 days was a pretty busy sort of six-day period. But looking back on the rugby careers, I think being able to win the Shield is certainly right up there.